some adventure!
Setting this at maximum power. Laser and charged particle beam weapons.
Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm out here at the beautiful Managaha. Managaha Island. It's just off the coast of Saipan. It's a nice little island. It's the first time I've been out here in 2 years, because the last time I tried to get out here, the guy who I asked to take me out here wanted $300, so I just put it off until the tourist boats started running again, and then I got out here. The price, if you're local, you show your CNMI discount card, you'll get $10 for the boat ride for the boat that I went on. I hear there's another boat too. I didn't check that one out yet, but and I have no idea how much they charge. But the boat that I took, if you're CNMI, it's $10. But then the unexpected part that I didn't know about and nobody told me about was once you hit the docks, they charge you $10 again. So nobody told me about that. So you got to be prepared. Even if you're local, you got to be prepared to pay $20. And if you're a tourist, prepare to spend $30. So that's my experience so far. It looks like a nice little place. It's a beautiful day today, so I think I picked a really good day to do this. First thing I want to do is I want to walk around the island a little bit, check it out, and then I think I'll jump in the water and do some snorkel diving, because I brought my snorkel gear, so we'll go check that part of it out too. So I think this should be a good little video. This is a shot of what it looks like from the coast area, so let's check this out. That's what it looks like looking out towards Saipan. This is the beach area here. Nice little place, have a party and have a barbecue. don't know if you can hear, but there are birds here on Saipan. In Guam, they don't have. The snakes ate them all. They ate all the eggs, except for these mean blackbirds. But there's lots of birds here on Saipan. Okay, one of the things you got to know about if you're booking through the company that I came out here with is they want you to make a reservation. And I looked online all over the place trying to find information about the boats coming out here, and I couldn't find any information at all about the boats. But I knew where the dock was, so I just went to the dock. And then when I went there, they told me you have to have a reservation. And I think the reason why is that the Korean tourist companies have completely taken over all the boats and stuff coming out here. So even if you were to find it, it would be in Korean. It's not going to be in English. So I'm going to research when I get back and see if there's anything I can find at all about the information about how to make a reservation for these boats. But that's the first thing they hit me with when I walked onto the docks is you have to have a reservation. I was like, I couldn't even find any information at all about the boats. And now you're saying I have to have a reservation. So that's one thing you should be aware of. That's one bit of information that I was unprepared for. So that's just one thing to know about. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do some research when I get back and see what I can find out. But that's so far that's what I got. There's another nice little barbecue spot. You can sit down here and look out at the water. Have a little picnic. Barbecue grills need a little bit of work though. Okay, I found the statue of the chief of the Carolina people, or Carolinian people. The Carolinian people came here because of a typhoon that happened a long time ago. It says 1816. Sailed from the Carolina Islands to resettle his people here. It's called Chief 𝙈𝙤𝙕𝙤, I guess. I can't really pronounce that. They should have pronunciation for this name here, because a lot of people come here who don't know how to pronounce the name right. So anyways, this is they buried him here. This is his grave site, from what I understand. Yeah, this is a monument, but from what I understand, he's buried here. That's what people have told me. But it doesn't really, I don't really see it here. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about this being the burial site, but it does. I mean, people have told me this is where he's buried. I don't know if that's true or not, but anyways, so I found the statue, and the only thing that comes to my mind is that if this guy's important, they need to clean this thing up. Look, get a little Brasso, start scrubbing on it, and clean this thing up. Maybe paint it. Look at this. Somebody needs to take care of this place. I mean, if they consider this guy important, let's get to it. But the area around this statue is pretty nice. Does have a nice serene little atmosphere to it. One thing I gotta say is since I've been on Saipan, when I first came to Saipan, I had no idea what the Carolinian people were like, but I have met a lot of Carolinian people since I've been on Saipan, and the people that I've met that are Carolinian have been some of the warmest people I've met. They're really, really cool, and I didn't expect that, but yeah, I broke my arms. I broke both my arms, and the only one who acted like she cared was a little girl came and talked to me in the park and gave me her bracelet and asked me if I was okay. She was Carolinian. Nobody else in the island really cared if I broke my arms or not. They didn't even give me a ride home when I broke both my arms. So yeah, but that's one little factoid. So I do have a fondness for Carolinian people anyways. Yeah, there's a couple of different trails going around this island, which is a cool little nature walk. I mean, if you want to take your girlfriend out for a little nature walk, this is a place to come, man. But even locals, it's going to cost you $20 to do this. But I guess it's a good little nature walk if you want to get away from the hustle and bustle of your daily life. Okay, so they have plenty of water. They even have beer. Oh, that's interesting. I like the idea they have beer, but they only have Budweiser. You guys should get Corona, but they do have soju, so that's an improvement. And lots of noodles. Do you guys have any other kind of food other than noodles, or?
Yeah, we're cooking now barbecue, chicken and pork. And,
Oh yeah?
and chicken as well.
Okay, that's cool.
And we also serving a fries. And maybe soon the mango.
Makano ang barbecue?
Barbecue is $5 per sticks and $8 for a chicken barbecue.
Malaki?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po, sir.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in over here because this area here, it's looks like it's a little bit deeper. I think there's some coral reef out there, a little bit, just a little bit, and I think that's gonna be enough to have some fish, and it's away from all the tourists. So I think I'm gonna go in over here because I think it's gonna be better. I do get a little bit of surf from the boats coming in and out, and this is the boat channel right here, so it's a little bit deeper than the other areas, and I think there's going to be a little bit more interesting stuff out here. So I'm going to jump in and go snorkeling out here and see what I can find. Let's go check it out. Okay, after my little dive, they got a little concession stand over there. I filmed it earlier. A lot of bad TripAdvisor reviews said they don't have anything, but they didn't have any Corona, but they do have Bud. So I'm stuck with Bud. It's $5 a can, and then $5 for a chicken stick. But these are pretty good looking chicken sticks, Filipino style barbecue. So it looks pretty good. I got a couple of these and a beer. I think it should be good for this. And the beach is right over here. What I had to do is walk down the trail a little ways after I got my barbecue and my beer. I walked down the trail a little ways, and there's this little picnic area here, and that's where I decided to set up. That way I'm away from all the tourists. I'm not going to bother them, and I can do my thing, they can do theirs. I just wanted to point this out. Russians are welcome here. So this is the atmosphere of the little picnic area that I'm at. It's a really nice, quiet little place. If you're local and you want to bring out some food and cook it on the barbecue, keep in mind each person is going to be paying $20 just to get out here. But it's a cool spot to spend the day. The tour boat that I came out here on says they're going to start doing till 4 p.m. return trip now. They were only doing till 12 noon, but now they said they're going to start doing till 4 p.m. So this is a good little place to spend the day. Bring the kids, let them run around in the woods. Yeah, this was a lot better than I expected, because everybody that I talked to never talked highly about the place. So, but I had a good time here. I think part of it is that you have to know where to go snorkeling, because if you don't know anything about the ocean, you're not going to know where the fish are. And the fish are not where it's all white and sandy. The fish are not there. The fish are around the coral. So if you want to see fish, you got to go by the coral. Another thing that I think people don't get is they kind of herd all the tourists into one spot, and the rest of the island is like this, you know. So if you're local, there's plenty of places for you to come and hang out. There's some people give you the misconception that it's all overrun by tourists, but it's not quite like that. I had a pretty good time here today. I think it was, I paid $20 to do this, but I think it was well worth it. As long as I'm sitting here drinking beer, I figured I might as well talk to you guys about, you might have noticed that a lot of the tourists here are Korean. And there's a reason for that. Long time ago, it used to be a lot of Japanese, but the Japanese companies pulled out of Saipan, including Japanese Airlines, and the high-level tourist people for Saipan make deals with different countries for tourism, and the people who won the bid was Korea, and they started Korean. I guess Korean Airlines wants to start coming in here, and there's a lot of Korean investments that's coming in here. So that's why you see a lot of the tourists that are coming here are Korean. A lot of the people that are in the hotels speak Korean. There was one lady up there at the the concession stand. She spoke fluent Korean. My first wife was Korean, so I know a little bit of Korean. So I can talk to them a little bit, but I'm not good enough for them to hire me in the hotels. So that's the way it goes. But yeah, so if you try to get a job in any of the hotels around here, they want you to speak fluent Korean, because they already made a deal with Koreans to come here. So the prime tourists, the majority of all the tourists that come here are from Korea. Occasionally you see some from China, occasionally you'll see some from the US, occasionally you'll see some from Russia, but the majority of the tourists that come here are from Korea. Sometimes I really like the shade tree places to drink a beer. This is where all the tourists are over here. And this is where I'm at. Right here. Listen to all the birds, man. I told you this island has birds, man. And they're not those radical blackbirds like on Guam. These are cool birds. They don't dive at your heads like the ones on Guam. Yeah, I'm just sitting here chilling. That's a good little spot to come out and spend the day. But I can't get too mingled in with the tourists, not unless I see some really nice chicks like I did before. But yeah, there are some beautiful girls out here. There's seriously beautiful girls out here. But you got to speak Korean. If you can't speak Korean, you don't stand a chance. There's just so many birds here. It's so unlike Guam. I think they should import like parrots and stuff, and cockatoos and some really cool stuff. Somebody needs to work on that. Look at that. There's birds everywhere over here. Especially on Managaha, because I don't know, I think they fly over here and they want to make this their island. They don't like Bird Island. They want Managaha. Even tiny birds, even the little sparrows and stuff, they got here. See, I don't know if you can see them. So many different kinds of birds over here. It's really cool. If you're into birds, this is a place to come, man.
Setting this at maximum power. Laser and charged particle beam weapons.
Engage.